Hello everyone, Shinto Bean here playing some more Warhammer Combat Cards Ranked Mode. After playing a few matches here at the start of the season as Space Marines, I realized that I'm actually getting matched against some pretty high level players, so I think now is a good chance to test out the old Captain Acheran. This is the very first warlord you get in this game, and I have not played him in ages, but I did upgrade him to level 8 recently, giving him a second shield for his trait. This guy has a whole lot of health, and we've got all 8 bodyguards in here. We've also got Tor Garadon in here, who I've gotten so many copies of this guy. Didn't think that I'd be using him much, but I decided to just go ahead and level him up to 5. So he also has a double shield. As well as this Terminator also has the double shield as well, so a whole lot of shields. Tigurius also has a double shield. And then we've got Malkan Pharaos, the Master of the Forge. This guy has regeneration. And just a mix of some other ranged units in here for a little bit of everything. So, yeah, let's go ahead and deploy, see what we're up against. The last game I played just earlier today was against a very high level Chaos player with a level 5 Abaddon, and this deck actually came out victorious. I was a little surprised by that, but okay, we're up against Rakarth, and let's see what level he is. Level 4, alright, and I guess we'll just have to see what level these guys are at as they come out. So the question is which attack type to start off with. I think we're going to be going with, well, they got a Shadow Seer on the board, only has 1 shield. I'm thinking though, let's go with ranged to start off with, and then maybe put down a Psyker. If they have a lot of Psychers on the field, then okay, yeah, they're going Psychic. Okay, well, change of plans. I think I'm going to put down Tigurius here in the center to face off against the Farseer. Don't want them getting too much free psychic damage in there, so we're going to completely block that first psychic attack from the Farseer in the center with the shield, and then we can answer with psychic on our turn, taking out the Farseer before he even does any damage. So that already is one of the strongest psychers gone, vaporized. And they got a Howling Banshee to replace it. The Shadow Seer still has its shield. Let's see. Well, I'm not entirely sure actually what is the best option here, but we're going to put down old Pharaos there in the center. And let's see what they decide to go. They're going with the melee attack. Now it's not quite ideal. It is nice to have Tigurius able to blast away the Psychic when the enemy does not have any Psychers on the field. So I'm not sure. We do out-damage it here. But we do have slightly more ranged. I don't know. We can't really do a whole lot of damage with any of the attack types. I think we'll just go with ranged for 1 turn here. We got a lot of damage being reduced by those Howling Banshees with fear. And they are continuing to go with melee. Got a decent amount of melee to fight back with. So, yeah, I think I can actually keep going with the ranged attack here. So we'll take out the Exarch on the left, and the Barrage dealing a little bit of damage, but the regeneration from Rakarth keeping him alive. That's gonna be the tough thing here with Rakarth. The longer the game, well, in the late game, his units just get ridiculous amounts of health, and it's really hard to actually destroy anything. They're going for Psychic there, and I think it's time to get Tigurius another Psychic attack in here, taking out the Shadow Seer in 1 hit, and charging up a little bit of the melee bar. Let's see what comes out next. They got, okay, another Psyker. That is Yvraine. She has Inspiring Presence, and looks like they have a pretty decent mix of units as well. Melee, and Psychers. Wonder if they have anything really big though. Okay, let's see. So I think we'll go with the well, Tigurius is about to die. We'll just go with ranged for now. The barrage will be able to take out the Howling Banshee. Just deal a little bit of extra damage there. Pharos is regenerating away. He hasn't taken much damage here. And next up, Jane Czar. Pretty powerful melee fighter with fear. There's a whole lot of fear on their side. So yeah, they're really going for the just very difficult to kill build here by the looks of it. We do have a pretty large ranged attack charged up. I think I'm going to put down old Tor Garadon there on the right. This is going to be a pretty long match by the looks of it. But I think we're doing alright. Alright, how much damage? 145. Whoa, that is a lot. Okay, we'll go with one more round of ranged, and then maybe switch over to melee. Now that I do not have any more psychers, they will be free to just rain those psychic bolts down on me every turn while deep ranged attack. But yeah, I think now is as good a time as any to switch over to melee for a massive attack here. 156 damage from Tor Garadon. Although, actually, I'm not going to be able to take out Yvraine because of that regeneration. So she barely survives there, unfortunately for me. Jane Czar is at level 5. That's not too bad. And a Solitaire at level 4. That's going to be very painful. They're going for melee. Luckily, a lot of that damage from the Solitaire wasted on the low health aggressor. And now, yeah, Rakarth is on the field. So they do have a whole lot of melee here. This could prove to be problematic. I'm going to put down the shield. That's where the shield comes in handy against these mono attackers like the Solitaire. That's going to take a little while for him to get through. And I think we'll just go ahead and put down the Warlord now. Rakarth also is melee only, so we are free to just shoot away at them with a ranged attack. Well, Captain Acheran does not have a whole lot of damage output, but he does have a whole lot of health. As you can see, 283 health and 2 shields, so it's going to take a very long time to get through that. He's even more tough than Rakarth. And yeah, I mean, my bodyguards are just too tough as well for them to easily get through. So this is actually a pretty decent counter to Rakarth by the looks of it. We're just able to shoot away with them and they can't do anything in return. They're just doing the best they can with those melee attacks, but man, my guys are just really shrugging them off like they're nothing. It's gonna take, it would take actually 4 turns for that Solitaire to kill the single Assault Terminator, which is only 12 points. It's pretty amazing. And Tor Garadon finally dies, but now looks like we have lethal on the enemy Warlord. And yeah, we still actually had 2 bodyguards left as well. And every time I deploy one, Captain Acheron is able to heal up again. So yeah, not too shabby. Quite good. The enemies were not too high of a level, but I mean it was a fairly even match, I'd say. So yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna keep using Captain Acheron now. I gotta say, I'm impressed. He may be one of the simpler warlords with a special rule that's not really that exciting, but he knows how to get things done, apparently. He is a nightmare to face in the campaign when you're playing against him. I'll tell you that. When you're just like, you know, fighting for your life towards the end of the match against these giant, like, dreadnoughts and stuff, and then out comes Captain Acheron. He's a small guy, but I mean, he has like 300 health and 2 shields. It's just almost impossible to get through him by the late game. So, Yeah, that was against Rakarth. I'd like to see how he performs against other warlords. So I'll just keep playing with this build and see how well it does up in ranked. So let me know what you think of this guy. If you think his special rule should be changed at all, or if he's just good the way he is. Let me know in the comments. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.